In this TBC how-to video, I'm going to be showing you how to service the bearings in your bike's pivots. The brighter cyclist. Okay, so I really do recommend that you do invest in a bearing tool to do this job. This one is not expensive, it's under £20, it's from Superstar Components, pretty quick delivery as well. You do need to buy the correct tool for your size of bearing, but once you've got that, you've got it for life, and then you can service your bike whenever you need to. And as you can see, this pushes the bearing out really easy, and it's a lot easier than knocking it out with a bit of wood like a chimp. And if you do knock your bearings out, you will find you'll probably flat spot them and they'll feel quite rough anyway. Okay, so that's the bearing out already. Okay, the next stage is to pry off the dust seals. I'm using a Stanley blade here, so if you do use a Stanley blade, be very careful not to cut yourself. You can use a pick or any tiny thin blade. So pry off the seals on both sides. Once you've done that, it's time to apply some degreaser. And this process is basically spray, wipe, spin, repeat, and just do it until you feel like you've got rid of all the grease and the grit and the grime out of that bearing. You'll soon start to feel the difference. It will feel quite gritty, it won't spin that freely at the start, and once you really get in there and blast it with some degreaser, it will start to free up quite quickly. The bearing is really quite rusty and corroded. It's time to bin it, and it's had its day. But as long as there's no rust in there, you can extend the life of your bearings by giving it a good clean. Now, poured on a little bit of isopropyl alcohol here, and the reason behind that is just to help wash off any degreaser and make sure that there's nothing there that can degrade the fresh grease. And it's another rinse of the bearing just to make sure there's no crap in there. The good thing with isopropyl alcohol is it does evaporate off, so you can leave it to dry, or if you've got a compressor you can give it a good blast of air to dry it even quicker. And now it's time to apply the grease. Now I'm using rock and roll grease here. It's I quite like it. It seems to last quite a while. And then just gently pressing the seals, being careful not to bend them. And repeat for the other side. Give it another squirt. And press that other seal in. And just give it a spin and make sure it's silky smooth. Now we need to make sure there's no crap left in the frame. Give that a nice good clean. Just checking the surface isn't pitted or anything like that. And another squirt of grease just to stop the bearing from seizing in the future. Now the Superstar tool you do need to now convert so you can actually press the bearing back in. This is like a crescent moon part, that's what the bolt actually threads into and helps pull the bearing tight into the frame. As you can see, it's a very simple tool. And just grab your Allen key and turn away until the bearing is fully honed. You just need to press it in until the bearing is home. You don't need to over tighten it. Once it's in, it's in. There we go. And that's it. Jobs are good, and very, very easy job, this one. As long as you're capable of taking your suspension apart, you can refresh your bearings and breathe new life into your suspension bike. Okay, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.